Good evening. Okay, it's time for some Times Square action in the centre of New York, and I'm filming tonight because it's not as cold, so my hands are still there. Alright, okay, let's have a look at what we've got. There's already a big screen there already with a polar bear. What's it advertising? Looks like Bud because of the thing. I know it's Pepsi. Blue Pepsi. That's what's behind us. There's a Paramount building over there. Nice and quite high. And let's walk through. Some Nasdaq thing here, and the big American flag there. I'm not sure if this is where, no, there was a Formula 1 thing around here last night. Oh, Carlos Bake Shop with expensive cakes, and they sell those cakes in Las Vegas in vending machines. How fresh are those? Begs to make you think, doesn't it? I think those screens in front of us there is where the ball comes down on New Year's Eve. Lion King's on over there. That plays in London as well. So, Southern Broadway shows over here, and West End shows that are back home. Raising Cane's, I'm sure there's one in Nottingham there. And we can cross. Alright, let's cross over this way. Some police presence going on down there. Right, trying to be clever. Walk on the outside, like so, and it's on green man anyway. Perfect. More food places here. It's all very bright around here, as you can see. So New Year's Eve, this place will be rammed. I guess the traffic's and the roads are cut off. Or is that when the wall comes down? 2026? I'm getting confused. There's two places very similar to each other. MJ the musical. Seen it in London. King Kong. Really got clotheslined by King Kong then. Don't want to be clotheslined with that big fella behind me. Definitely not. Oh, someone's got their own picture on there. Right, here we go. Loads of people are going. I think we are safe. Yes, we are. Yeah, I think you can pay about £150 for about 5 seconds of your face on one of those billboards. It's the perfect money maker, that is. Try that job. Send a picture and just put it on a screen. Thank you very much. And if you got a bucket load of pictures, once every 5 seconds just swap them, just do a slideshow, wouldn't you, and sit back. And each one $150, ching ching ching. Yeah, so that money will come rolling in, absolutely rolling in. 47th Street, everybody. So we're going down the streets. Remember, it's streets and avenues, and we're not going to run the risk of this light. We can hear now. We've gone to Green Man. There's the old hop on, hop off bus. That one's got a lid on it. Bet that's temporary because of the cold weather. Oh, not at the end now. See, it's good for people maybe come to the city for the first time, want to see the main sites without having to do the work for it. I'm more prefer to do the work to see what exactly I want to see and where to go. On foot a lot of the time as well. That's how it kind of works for me. Oops. Let someone go by. Right, I'm going to look backwards. There we are, 2026. Their screens are massive. If you've been to Vegas, there's nothing new. Oh, there's a Friends thing there. What's that all about? Must be Central Perk Coffee Shop, which is somewhere around here. Now, I'm sure last night I saw the Tupac thing around here. So I'm going to go there. I need to make 2 crossings. To let you know, Tupac in, I think it was about 93, got shot in New York, and he thought he got set up by Biggie when he wasn't, I don't think. Then he made that diss record. Oh, steamy, great. It's at 7:03 over there. We'll get there in a second. I'm just being steamed by that grate. See, massive buildings, New York everywhere. And someone's playing that New York song, and it's one of these. They get these in Hollywood as well. See that thing spinning round with the light? This is like a phone with the light, and it looks like you're doing a 360 thing. A bit like in Saturday Night Fever when you're going round and around. Right, can we go? Doesn't look good for me. Oh, yes, you can. Green Man. Green Man, Green Man. Right, don't want the copyright music. And that song's on repeat, and on repeat, and on repeat. Right, let's carry on walking. Kylie Jenner. Right, I'll get there in a minute. Where are we? Have I passed it? Yes, I've passed it. Oh dear. Right, there's 723. But these guys are walking into here. Tupac and I think a couple of his entourage got shot in the elevators. And this was early 90s, so not there were the studios. So they're coming in for a meeting. Person's going in there. I think the elevators are just around the corner. But yeah, that's 723. It was a Tupac shooting, not the one who died in Vegas, the one in New York. He survived. Anyway, what's going on here? Karaoke, ladies' night, dance, brunch. Oh yeah, karaoke up there. Happy hours, $6 beers. It's a bit cheaper. I just went to an Irish bar near me called Scallywags. There's a Scallywags in Ingermells, I know. This is completely different. Irish bar. And they had Scallywags lager, so I had to try it. It's their happy hour. And it was alright, nothing special. But I got chatting to people at the bar because someone brought up Michael Jackson in conversation in praise, and obviously I joined in. Just talked about a few of his albums and stuff, which is good. Alright, let's cross here. Subway station here, 49th Street Subway, Uptown and Queens. That's where the JFK is in Queens. Let's manoeuvre a little bit more as we walk away from Times Square. Should get a bit more normal now. But yeah, Times Square down there. Like I say, it's not nowhere you'll spend a lot of time, but I just wanted to film to you guys during the evening to see what it's like. And I'm most probably a lot of you guys have been there anyway, more than likely. But it's to see what 2026 in February is looking like on a much warmer evening, even though it's minus 5 or 6 now, I think. I don't know. But it's not minus 16 with the world's biggest winds. That's a win for me. A big win. More horns going off. I'm going to walk down a little bit more. And cross again. Oh my god, there's a Mo Salah thing up there. That's just put me off the night. Bloody Liverpool player. One of the tourist shops. And get a New York pig. That bull thing from Wall Street. Trump stuff. Obama. Statue of Liberty. A chicken. Statue of Liberty. All the stuff. Lots of these type of places in Hollywood. And your New York Yankee hats. Oh, what street are we on? So yeah, lots of these New York shops. It's just like Hollywood Boulevard, Times Square. Same thing, same shops. There's another one. I love New York gifts. You can't keep away from them. 51st Street. Shall we just walk to Studio 54? I've done the videos already, but I'm only 3 streets away ahead. And I think I know where it is without having my phone out on the map. So bear with me. Let's see if we can do this. As we cross another street. You dropped your hat. Okay. No, there you go. That was fun. Look at the big snow mounds here. Still surviving. I think it might go next week. It's going to 7 degrees, and with some rain it'll start to wash away, or even the local people might start to melt it down. It's quite dark here. There's not really many street lights. Big buildings. What's this one? BNP. It's a French firm. I recognise that name being advertised in the French Open tennis. So yes, it's very dark around here. 52nd Street. 2 more. Now, I'm not sure. Well, there's going to be one side or the other. Studio 54 is on 54th Street. You know what? I didn't clock on until this holiday that it'll be on 54th Street. But it's dead obvious when you know how, but obviously I've never looked for it or seen it before. the Sheraton, New York. Massive hotel. That's huge, that's really high. Not quite Vegas proportions, but if that was in Nottingham or Manchester, or even in London, I think it'd be one of the biggest hotels. You can hear the sirens. Right, 53. So we're nearly 54. Also, lots of pizzas here. Cheese and tomato, £1.50. There's a place called Two Bros. This is the next door to my hotel, effectively. And the pizzas are really nice. The base is proper tomatoey, like it feels like it's fresh with the cheese. So that's a bargain. And I think you can get a whole pie, which is a massive, like 16-inch pizza or so, for about $12. But I'm not going to finish one of them myself. I think I used to be able to do that, but not anymore. Right, traffic down there. And we can cross. So that's 53. We're just going to see 54, what side of the street. I've got a funny feeling it's on my right, but I might be a million miles off. Vendy shop. This is posh chocolate shop. $20 for a square of chocolate or something. That's it, Two Bros, but that's the same company. And they charge $2, not $1.50. Location. Yeah, where are we coming now? Where's this coming from? Oh, it's an opposite block. Really loud. Raised pizza. We've got cocked heroes. Grilled chicken, chicken Philly steaks, pasta, salads. Salad, don't get much on there. The slice is right, like the price is right. Looks alright, that does. Well, I bet their slices are the normal price, like $3 for cheese and tomato. An Irish pub. Always an Irish pub. What's their happy hours? Bud Light draft, $8. Right, 8th Street. Need to get my bearings. 54th Street, sorry, need to get my bearings now. Instead of looking at all this food. Oops. Am I on the right lines? I think it's that way. Well, I'm going to walk down here first. I think I'm in the wrong neck of the woods. I am. I need to cross this way. Well, this is the bike lane. He's coming down the bike lane. That guy's just walking. Because the cars are a million miles away, that's why. That's going amber and red up there. So now that's my cue to cross. There you go, green man. Bloody hell. He just went through a red. Studio 54. I'll kick myself to get this right, but I think it's straight down here. I am sure I'm on the right side of the road. And B, if you get it wrong, so be it. Yeah, there's the typical New York building. Right, this is the block where I heard the sirens before. Well, there's the late show there. Yeah, Sullivan Theatre. That's the famous theatre across the road. That's Sullivan. Jackson 5 were there a long time ago on the Sullivan show. Right. Something's happened up there. God knows what, but there's lots of thingy. More fire engines and ambulances, really. Let's walk. Yes, I'm right. I recognise it now. I'm in the right place. At least you know how to walk to Studio 54 from Times Square. You budding tourists out there who are a similar age and know what Studio 54 is. But for you guys who don't, just a little reminder, it was the biggest nightclub of the late 70s. The Who's Who went there. Your early Michael Jacksons, who was about 19. Your Chers. Your Elton Johns. Andy Warhol. Diana Ross. Judy Garland. Lisa Minnelli. Oh no, not Judy Garland, she was dead in '69. Her daughter, Lisa Minnelli. Yeah, the Who's Who would come here. But anyway, let's just walk down. There's a bar and grill across the road. Grizzly. And there's a bar here. What's the happy hour here? What's this one called? 10 till midnight. Cocktails. Smallish bar. And there we go. Studio 54. This is below 54, which isn't the studio. This one is the Studio 54. I did this on video the other night. If you look through there, you can see Studio 54.
You know what? This is just enough walking for me.
And the guy who used to own it used to stand on there, have a vantage point, look out, and pick the people he wanted. Obviously the famous people got in, but he picked the people he wanted. Right then, that's me. That's Studio 54. Roundabout Theatre at Studio 54, as you can see. Okay, hope you enjoyed my little walk through Times Square to Studio 54. You know how to do it now yourself, without a map. I did that without a map now. First night, I knew it was nearby, got the map out and went, yes, I'll do it. Right, enough of the history of New York, the popular culture history. And me, well, as you can see, there's a nice deli there. Delis everywhere. What's this world tour thing here? It's a random thing now. You always get something. There's an Oscar on the front, I think. Is that lovely Cristiano Ronaldo? I think it is. It's a Portugal flag. CR7. And there's some of the big buildings. And the Green Man. Right, I think this is a good time for me to go. I hope you enjoyed that little walk with me. Something different, eh? You can see what it's like in February. I can imagine the other months will be super busy. This bloody thing's in the way. The size of the truck in front of me then. Will be super busy in other months, but February is not a bad time to come, except for this super cold weather in the first 2 days here, which was extreme. Right, just walking across the road. It was extreme. I never felt anything like it in a on the street situation. Watch out, there's bloody bikes there. Okay. Right. And there's a bit of a supermarket here. Right, okay, so thank you. Until next time. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Bye.